Hey you guys, it is Carpool Chronicles again. A little bit earlier because the schools are letting out earlier for the snow and whatnot. But anyway, let's talk about it. So today I'm going to talk about, well actually, I always forget this part. Let me start over. Let me introduce myself. So I am Jasmine and I am licensed in both North Carolina and DC. But if you are interested in purchasing in areas outside of North Carolina and DC, still reach out to me. I have a ton of partners who can assist and who are licensed in those areas. So, or in other areas, other states, international, whatever. Just reach out to me. Let me know. I can always connect you with someone. Today I wanted to talk about tax time. How can you utilize taxes or your tax refund to purchase your first home? Let's talk about it. Because I know a few weeks ago you were like, new year, new me. And so let's keep up with that and let's new tax refund or whatever. Let's use that to accomplish those new you goals. So I'm just going to tell you about the 5 things that you can use, or the 5 ways you can use your tax refund to purchase your first home, okay? So while your refund may not allow you to purchase a home like straight out cash, it will be able to help you alleviate some of those expenses that you incur when you are purchasing a home, especially for my first time home buyers. So number 1, down payment, right? Your down payment is something that you can utilize your tax refund for. Now, if you have watched any of my previous videos, you know it is a myth that 20% is required for you to purchase a home, right? It's not required for you to put down 20%. Some loan types require you to put down like 3.5%. You can even do 3%. There are also loan programs where they give you down payment assistance. So I know North Carolina has one where you can get up to $30,000. And also, a lot of my buyers in DC like to use the Bank of America grant that you can receive. I know like some banks like Truist has grants that you can receive for your down payment. So remember, you can utilize your refund. If you don't qualify for those things, you can utilize your refund for your down payment. Now, your closing costs. So you can utilize your refund for your closing costs. And your closing costs can range anywhere between 2 to 5%. So you can take your refund, save it, and when it's time to get to the closing table, you may owe some money, right? You may have to provide the closing attorney with the check at the end, and guess what? You can hold on to that tax refund, and you can utilize your tax refund to pay off your closing costs. Okay? And so also, let's say you are in the process of fixing your credit, right? So number 3, fixing your credit. You could utilize your tax refund to boost your credit score. Let's say maybe you have like some debt that you need to pay down, like those credit cards. If you remember, the last time I told you guys, you want to keep that credit card utilization anywhere between like 10 and 30%. So maybe you need to pay down. Maybe you had like an emergency or something happen and you had to kind of use a bunch of your credit that you have. Use the tax refund to pay some of that down. Or maybe there are some other things on your credit that you need to fix that you can use it for. Go ahead and take that refund and utilize it to boost your credit score up. Okay, so that's number 3. Number 4 is your earnest money deposit. Or in North Carolina, this is only for my North Carolina buyers, you know, you have a due diligence fee. You can utilize it for that. Or if you are interested in like a new construction home, then you have your builder's deposit. So you could utilize your tax refund to put towards your builder's deposit, your earnest money deposit, or your due diligence fee, or maybe both, or whatever that, you know, is required for your specific situation. Right? Sounds good, right? I know. And so number 5, the last one, is like other home buying expenses. So when you are purchasing a home, you know that it can kind of get a little costly. There's some other things outside of the basics that you always hear about, like your inspection. With every home purchase, I don't care if this is your 50th home, you always want to get a form of home inspection, okay? Especially if you are a buyer who is planning to live in the home and utilize the home. Even if you're buying it as a rental property, get the home inspection. Don't try to cheap. That's one thing you don't want to be cheap about, okay? So So utilize that refund to pay for your home inspection. Also, you have like your appraisal fee. Your lender is going to order your appraisal, so you could also utilize your tax refund for that. And then even moving expenses. Let's say like you're moving from DC to North Carolina or vice versa, or you're moving from California to North Carolina and you need to pay for like the trucks and the storage and all of those things to get your things and your belongings here. You could use your tax refund for that, right? Like, come on, new year. I mean, new year, new you, new house. Okay, utilize your tax refund. Here's 5 ways that I just gave you guys to help you with taking that tax refund and buying your first home. So, if you are ready for the next steps, please DM me, comment, or whatever. Reach out to me, and I would love to assist you and get you started on achieving your goals this year. I know a bunch of you have actually reached out to me and you are trying to get the first home of yours, whatever. You're trying to get that accomplished. Let's do it. Let's work on it. And yeah, so again, I'm Jasmine and I'm licensed in both North Carolina and DC. But as always, if you're interested in purchasing homes outside of those areas or selling your home, please feel free to reach out. I have a ton of partners that are licensed in other states as well as internationally that can assist you with your home buying or selling goals. So I'll talk to you guys later.